Hello Taurus and welcome to your reading. We are taking a look at your energy, the energy you are in. You could have just stepped into this energy, or you could be in the midst of this energy, or you might be quite some distance in this energy, right? This is a reading for all those who have a Taurus sun, Taurus moon, Taurus ascendant, Taurus zodiac sign, or for that matter, anybody who vibes very strongly with the traits of a Tauran. We are going to take a look at the energy you are in, and we will get some guidance. Kindly use your discretion while watching this video and applying the guidance to your situation. Maybe some of it applies, maybe all of it applies. Take whatever makes sense to you and you can leave the rest. Let us get a glimpse into the energy Taurus is in currently. What is the energy of Taurus? Let us see. Embracing the future. It's about stepping into something new. Of course you have, but you have just stepped into it. It's probably your first step into it. You're really not in that energy of a future. What is very clear is that something about the past is over. There is nothing left in that, and you're picking up your bags, and it's like, the moment you open your door and then you're stepping out, because you have wound up everything in the house. There is nothing left over there, but you have not quite left your home. This is the energy you are in right now. Let us take a further dive into this. Let us see a past, present, future regarding this. So where are you coming from, Taurus? Let us take a look. Ten of Swords, Three of Wands, and Two of Cups. Okay, so yes, it does talk of something having got over in the past. It is, I think, something which is also connected to your past life patterns. Bottom of the deck, you've got the Chariot. So like, you have finished this particular past, and I think it was quite a troublesome past. It kind of weighed heavily on your mind more than anything else. And I think there was, there were a lot of other people also connected with it. Sometimes it can be one, sometimes it can be more. But if it has been more than one person, if you're talking about a relationship, then yes, with a lot of them, the entire pattern is over. You're not stepping into, you're not, you don't have anything left to work on anymore. It is over and done with. Right? If it is a situation regarding work, probably you're stepping into a completely new line for some. And for some, probably whatever you were experiencing in your profession of late, you have a kind of closed that chapter, and you are stepping into a completely new zone, probably in the same profession if you've not changed it. But the kind of people you used to work with, or the kind of work you used to do, it wasn't nice for you. Associating with those people, probably, not probably, it's very obvious that you probably couldn't get along, and they were not a very pleasant lot. And now you have left that particular group, you're moving on to another group, or you're moving on to another department. So that is the kind of change we are seeing, that the past pattern is over for good, and now you can see yourself moving towards something which is more suited for you. For those where it is a profession related, you're coming into connections which are more, they're kindred spirits, so to say. You vibe with them. There's a very comfortable equation with them. It's very supportive. right? And for those of you who are into a relationship, now that you've left this old set of people who probably just dragged you down all the time, now you're meeting people who are quite like you, and you know it. This three of wands is, you can see it happening. Just like, she's standing here and she can see where she has to go, but she's not there yet. These two cards have very similar energies. So you see where you are going, but you have not reached there yet. But now you know your path is, you're just waiting for everything to just start materializing and coming forward. Similarly, it's the, chariot also has a similar energy. It has started. Okay, it has started, the movement has started, but like I said, it is just the initial stages. So this is where you are coming from, Taurus. Okay, now let us look at your current situation. Moon and strength. So yes, again, this is and here you've got bottom of the deck, Knight of Swords. So now what the thing is that, again, it's again a card of movement, right? It's a card of movement. You're crossing the bridge, and it is, emotionally it might not be, emotionally it might be holding you back, not holding you back, but slowing your pace. Because I think there are, of course, some emotions connected to this, leaving something which you have not quite cleared, or maybe you're in the process of clearing it, and it's really demanding a lot out of you, to emotionally extract yourself from the situation, right? But you are getting there, because you've got Knight of Swords over here, who is somebody, who knows what he has to do, and he works on it really quickly, right? So it's not that you are dilly dallying, it's not that you're procrastinating, it's not that you are not wanting to look at it. No, you're looking at it, and you're very keen and eager that you complete this entire phase of these that emotional residue, which is which is the remaining thing left for you to finally clear this, right? So yes, it is taking some strength out of you. Here, see, I got these two cards just as I was shuffling. You've also got Six of Swords, which is also a card of movement, but slow movement, right? Slow movement. And you've got Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is again a slow moving card, so it kind of just confirms this, that you are moving forward, but move slowly and steadily. Don't rush with your emotions. Don't, just because the situation is over and you do know that it is over, now you feel that you're out completely in a new space. Physically you might be in the new space, but emotionally, I think those some of the threads or cords are still there, which you need to release. And emotions take their own time to process and heal. Okay, now I'll just get some guidance for you. Please give some guidance for Taurus. Okay, so your guidance is Five of Wands. Don't fight with these emotions. Okay, as you're trying to clear this emotional residue, you might say that, though it does not exist in my physical reality, but in the, in your mind, in your heart, in your thoughts, you are still carrying it. And don't fight it, that if that situation is not there, that means those feelings are also not there. No, it is not like that. The situation has gone, but that feeling is still there. So just kind of accept your situation. And like I said, these are slow moving cards, so take your time getting out of this. Okay, take your time getting out of it. Just don't fight it, accept it. Because when you accept it, you make it a part of yourself, that yes, this is how I felt, and this is how I am still feeling. And here you've also got the Hermit card, right? I think you need to just get into a little bit of a meditative mode, or with kind of spend a lot more time by yourself, just observing your emotions. They will only respond to you and tell you, some more details which probably you are not aware of right now. So when you sit in that quiet space, you will hear your inner voice talking to you. You will hear your emotions trying to communicate with you. You will hear, the higher powers that be communicating with you, helping you coming out of this. All right, because since they, everyone has their own modality of working, they have their own way of working. How you're going to do it and what you're going to do will come out in this hermit stage, when you sit quietly and just observe. Just observe. You don't need to do anything. I mean, you when you observe, then you will know what you need to do. Okay. Okay, now I will take out some a card for an outcome. The outcome is based on the guidance followed by these cards. So if you're following these cards and the guidance given here, what is your outcome going to be? 10 of Wands. It is, you're finally going to put an end to that entire situation at the energy level as well. Like I was telling you earlier, that those emotional cords and threads still persist, which are weighing you down. This is also a card of weighing you down. When you start observing all this, you will realize that probably how intense it was. But once you're aware of that the burden it was, you're aware of it, because you're seeing it from a hermit's point of view. You're seeing it from when you see it from this point of view, you will get your own insights, and then you will be able to put this weight down. So you just need to be made aware of those insights which will come to you when you are in this state. And the moment you do it, this whole 10 of Wands is going to scatter. All right. Some additional guidance for Taurus. Anything else which the universe would like to add? Oh, okay, I've got these two cards. So one is this card of leadership. So yes, it's about time that just go ahead with this. Don't wait any longer. You need to take the initiative for yourself to complete this. And the second card you've got is creative writing. So probably some of you would like to, when you get into this state, this hermit card, this meditative state, you would like to make a note of everything, because very often it happens that what we have experienced today, we might not remember all of it the next day. But when we write it down, immediately we write down the smallest of points, the smallest of observations, and not smallest, I would say minutest. Okay, everything is very vivid in our mind, and the moment you start writing it down, it becomes more clarity comes. And as you go through this process, for a couple of days, you'll have all your material with you, whatever you have experienced from day one, which is going to bring the clarity for you. So write it down, it would be a good idea, and you will be able to clear this. So Taurus, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you for watching.